'Tis I, Super Tendo Boy. Here I am back into Minecraft once again. Something a little different once again. I wanted to start another new series, you know, with my whole Rise SMP, because if you haven't noticed, I haven't made very many new concept videos lately, and that is because I've been trying to make them in the 1.7 snapshot. And I'm just going to tell you the 1.7 snapshot, in my opinion, is very, very glitchy. And so I made a few contraptions, but none of them quite work properly. So until the official release of 1.7, I have something different. And if you can't tell by the title, I am going to be making an adventure map. But I'm going to be making the adventure map along with you guys. I want you guys to give input as I create it. But I haven't worked out all the details of it. I've just kind of built a starting area. I kind of have the story worked out. I have the spawn set up. But this is just going to sort of be an introduction video. This is for sure going to be a series. The reason I'm posting this on YouTube and not just making the map like I usually would is because I want your guys' input, and I feel bad about the lost contraptions that I might not show you guys at all because they're so glitchy. But let's go ahead and get started. This is the starting town, I guess, that I'm working on, but the actual spawn itself is this direction. I made a little arrow. Actually, I can just go kill, and it will go back to my spawn. So this is where you start the map. It's right here. It's open. It's vast. It's blank, and it's supposed to be. And you spawn here, and these lead to some redstone that I'll show you. But anyway, what you do is you start here. You wander around, and you see this lever. And you pull it, and I'll show you all that snazzy stuff. But there was one big problem that I realized when I wanted the start of it to be sort of blank and mysterious. I realized that what if the player just runs off infinitely, and then they end up finding the rest of the map? Well, to solve that, this is simple really. It's just a really fast clock using command blocks. What it does here is it detects, and I'm gonna put this redstone torch in here. I took it off because what it does is if it checks if the player is within 30 blocks of this spawn area, and if they aren't within 30 blocks, then it will teleport them back to spawn. I just replaced that torch because I don't want it so that when I'm wandering over there, this will be activated. But I can just go ahead and demonstrate this. We're going over here, and then see, it just brings me back. And also, I'd like to note, you can see the rest of the map from 16 chunks, but when other players load the map, there'll probably be a good chance those chunks have not loaded yet. Just of how the chunk format of Minecraft works, so they probably won't load until they are teleported over there. But that's about it. Actually, I'll probably disable this again. And what happens is when you pull the lever is I haven't got it completely done, and that's why I'm showing you. What happens is it disappears, and I teleported it into a black box. Tendo Boy presents. Muriel says, "Hello, open up. Don't tell me you're still asleep." And nothing else happens. But something would be happening right about now, and that is it would teleport you. Hold on. Using this command block right here, it would teleport you to where you're going to start out the map in the village, except what it'll is Muriel is supposed to be a character, and what is going to happen whoops, ew, is you'll be teleported to a bed inside your house there, and you'll have blindness for a few seconds. Actually, I did. Hold on. Let's see if you can see that once more. Grab up. There. And flip it. Disappears. Let's see. See, I'll have blindness, and so I'll be teleported to to the bed. So it'll look like almost that you're waking up, and I'll probably use a play sound of zombies breaking down a door as a knocking effect. Most likely. Actually, let's just boost that up to 10 right there. Grab a bit of redstone dust. There we go, much better. But, that's about it. I will be right back, and I will tell you all about the story after I clean some of this up. This is much nicer, much cozier. Got a nice chest, a table, a bed here, little fire. Perfect place to tell a story. Now let's see. Our story starts with a giant horde of savages that go about plundering for treasure all across the land. And the leader of this horde, who's a legend, with these 4 monsters that ruled everything. Of course, believing this, he searched these out, near and far. Looking in the deepest crevices, he found them. And in finding them, he was unable to defeat them. And so, with the last of his ability, he locked them away in the 4 corners of the land, where they could not destroy anything. Seeing the good in this, yet the power in the monsters, the horde killed the leader. They unleashed these beasts, hoping they would do their bidding, but that was not to be seen. The horde was slain by all 4 of these terrible monsters, and the monsters then went on to destroy everything in their path. And everyone. And so, it's a bit sketchy, but that's sort of the story, I guess, to this adventure map. These 4 beasts, I guess, I don't know what else to call them, are gonna be like bosses in this adventure map. There's gonna be PvP, not PvP, but combat and such. It's not just gonna be, oh, walk around, look at cool stuff, yay. And pretty much your quest is that you hear about this and you have to go and you are ambitious enough to try to slay these giant monsters. And these monsters are attacking the 4 corners of the land, I guess, which will probably be 4 different towns or like biomes or whatever, all different from this one. Like, since this is sort of the starting town, I guess, the other ones might be like I don't know, a mountainous place, a desert, and I don't know, icy mountains. I'm not sure yet, but you're just gonna go and you're gonna try to save these people from these giant foes, which, as I said, will be like redstone automated boss battles, or whatever, if you've ever seen those. And so, supposedly after you defeat 3 of these giant monsters, you realize that one of them is coming directly for your home, I guess, this place, and so you have to stop it as sort of a final boss. There's some other little things I have in the story, but those will spoil a bunch of stuff, and I want you guys to learn that later on. And I guess that's about it for this episode. If you have any sort of input at all, don't be afraid to just slap that down in the comments, whether it's bad or it's good. Just tell me all of it in the comments below, and I will be sure to respond to it in the next episode, which hopefully the next episodes there'll be more building, less talking sort of thing. But I guess that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.